Hey YouTube, and thanks for watching Junkworks Garage. Well, I bought this new tool. We'll have a separate video on that if you want to go check it out. Came in with this bag, but unfortunately it had a battery and a charger. Well, fortunately it had a battery and charger, but it's all just kind of stuffed in this bag here where it's not real safe. So I have chosen to take some of my old packaging material. I keep this stuff around just for this. I have some other videos on how I've used it for putting tools away, but I figured I'd go ahead and do one on this. And the first thing I'm going to do is kind of get a pretty rough measurement. Let's say 14 by, at the biggest, let's see here, I'm going to say 14 by 9. That actually filled that up pretty good, and I think it'll go a little under halfway of the tool here. So for now, I'm going to stick with just one. And make sure, let's see here. It definitely has to go all the way down too, so I'm just going to take this actually out of here for now. Well, no, I'm going to leave it in there. And I'm debating on if it really works this way. I pretty much would have to cut it end to end. So I'm actually debating on going this way. So I'm going to start kind of messing with things. When I figure out where everything's going to fit, that's when I'll come back. I kind of like this. It kind of protects these things, got a little bit more cushion around them. This fits in here nicely. It'll actually, you know, go together pretty well right in this area. And, you know, there's at least cushion on each side. Front to back, I figure this probably will take a better beating than this end, so I want to push this back kind of as much as I can, but without doing too much that way as well. This may actually be cut off all the way to the end here, so I can have a little bit up here for cushion. And we'll try this out, see how things work, and go from there. Worst case, I'll get a different case for it at some point. But I do plan on using this a lot when I'm, well, hopefully I won't be using it, but for pulling wheels and things, changing flat tires, that kind of stuff when I'm camping. I'm going to pull this out here. I'm actually going to bring this just a little bit down here. This is also the biggest battery I have, so whatever battery there is, it should fit that I own. And this will leave some space for maybe some sockets that I use and things like that. I'll have to play with that a little later. This is just kind of a first drawing here. Okay, that's over there. Make sure this will still go somewhere in here. And I'm seeing, I can go right because I'll set up a little bit there. So. And this packing material is very similar to what you see people with the Kaizen foam. It comes in layers, so it's kind of nice. Well, I'm going to leave that way for now. There's a couple of layers just in case. If I need to cut it deeper, I will. I'm going to kind of do the same thing here, go about the same. That actually probably doesn't need to go quite as far down as well. And I'm going to take, I think, all but one layer off here. So I'm just going to go down about where the tip of that is. Kind of just follow this around. And it's getting a little bit difficult for this part. This is where, you know, spending the money on the Kaizen foam probably be a good idea, but once again, I'd rather have the tool, a little bit of work, than paying for the foam. Bob's your uncle, so to speak, here. I can still feel it moving around a bit, so an aspect of that, yeah, it stayed pretty well still. It's all where I wanted it. Like I said, I'm just going to glue this to the top of this, and we'll take and just cut down into this one, this will give me where I need to cut. This will give me the thickness that I need, and it should all shove down in there. When I'm all done, I will be back and show you my plan. Back in the upholstery days, we used to use these turkey cutter things, slicers, to cut foam. Now, I never tried it on this kind of foam. I figured I would give it a shot, and I have glued these two pieces together just with some, I got some 3M also from the upholstery days. 3M glue for upholstery stuff, but it seems to work good, okay for this kind of stuff. We'll see if this will cut it. Look like a charm. We're gonna do the same thing here. That worked pretty well. So now I'm going to put a slice through here with my knife. This one I think I'm going to just slice, and put a slice through here as well. Probably could just cut the whole thing with this, but I don't want to, rather not use my knife for that kind of stuff. Now, I'm going to go ahead and slice these all the way through. If I decide later on that I need something on the bottom, I'll just glue a flatter piece to the bottom. Right now I'm just going to go all the way through, I decided, with most of it. Maybe not this middle part here. I think I'm just going to use my regular knife here. So, the basis is a good idea. Shouldn't have cut this all the way, although I think it would have weakened it so much it would have pushed anyway. So, yeah, let's keep working on it till it works. So I went and found some more packing material that I had stashed away here, and it's fairly thin and black, so it kind of gives it a contrast, and went ahead and kind of stuck all this at least this part in here, and kind of figured out where it needed to be to snugly fit this. Marked it out, put glue on it, glued this down, and I was careful not to get glue all over the place. I just actually put it on the bottom of this piece here, stuck it down, pulled it off for a second, let it dry, do its drying, because this kind of the spray adhesive, you need to let it dry and tack up a little bit before you actually stick it together, and that seems to have worked pretty well here. So well, we're going to try and stick this in. Hope it doesn't completely collapse here. A little bit of collapsing going on here. So, yet again, a little bit of fine tuning here needs to go on. In fact, I might actually shave some of these corners off as well, just to see if I can stop it from being quite so squished in there. Probably should have figured out where I should cut that, but yet again, this is becoming a prototype here. Maybe. There we go. See, that fit. Wow. Actually a little bit impressed with myself, I will say. That actually worked really well. Alright. There we go. There's that. And then put this in here like that. And then I might actually get a piece of foam for there. And then this is the battery that came with this. So it's a little bit smaller than the other one. And here's this one here. And yet again, like, it's kind of hard to tell what direction fits in there like that. So that actually, you know, for the most part, is pretty good. I have a feeling this might come loose maybe at some point. That's a little bit in the way, but not too bad at all. I'm pretty darn happy with that. We're going to travel with it that way for now and call it a day. So there you go. Now you know. Works pretty good. I've used these in a few places for my tools and things like that. It's a free way of getting something that, you know, organizes your tools a little better, gives it a little bit of impact protection, because this is going to go traveling with me when we go camping, and keeps it in its space as well. Thanks for watching Junkworks Garage, where I'm proud to say I'm a jack of all and master of none. You all have a good one.